From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, presented by GeoMart, powered by Reva University and Greenply.
The director of an obviously mediocre film has resorted to a cheap promotional tactic. The tactic is to insult Hindu sentiments, to provoke with a depiction of goddess Kaali in her promotional poster. Now, from the time of M.F. Hussein's paintings to now, this has become a pattern to selectively play around, joke, abuse, attack, carry out satire around Hinduism, to disregard Hindu sentiments. Of late, people have been extremely sensitive. But then, where are the sensitive people now? Where is the secularity now? Let's debate.
This documentary film poster depicting goddess Kaali smoking has created a controversy. The depiction of goddess Kaali with the cigarette in hand is a provocative publicity stunt that many are questioning.
Hate posters of Ma Kaali by Leena Manimekala is absolutely unacceptable. This is a hate poster. This is spreading hatred against Hindu community and defaming our deities. What Leena did is to create a hate poster and demean Hindus and defame our deities. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Some are demanding an apology.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी इंटरवीन करना नहीं है तो अलीना मणिमेकल के ऊपर केस भी डालना और ऐसा अपमानित करना ये ठीक नहीं है.
However, filmmaker Leena Manimekala, who put out the poster, refuses to pull it down.
There are several complaints filed over the insulting documentary trailer which depicts Ma Kaali smoking. And some of these complaints vary from just asking for an FIR to some asking for an outright ban on this documentary which depicts goddess Kaali smoking.
There has been a larger pattern to pass off insult to Hindu sentiments as art in the recent years, whether it is films like Tandav, Chippa, Krishna and his Leela, or be it a web series like Leela and Suitable Boy. Those who outrage at the drop of a hat don the garb of freedom of expression when it comes to hurting Hindu faith. It is not liberal to mock faith. It is not progressive to tarnish deities. It is not cool to mock Hindu sentiments. Let's debate.
There are various points tonight, but the first point I want to start with is that it must be a very, very mediocre, below average film, if you can call it that the filmmaker is so desperate for attention. You see what happens, Rahul Ishwar, that they need that 5 seconds of attention.
Absolutely.
You know, so you have to then show.
And such hate mongering will get them eyeballs.
No, yeah, they're hoping
And
it will get them eyeballs. They're hoping, they're hoping that it will. But you know, then the question will be, if they want to get eyeballs, why are we giving them eyeballs by talking about it? Because it's not only about this desperate publicity attempt. The question is, why Hinduism? And why only Hinduism? Why only Hinduism? I'll complete and I hand over to you. Why only Hinduism? Would this lady, not that this should be a dare, do something like this with the faith or sentiments of any other religion? Christianity,
They will never do.
Islam, any other religion. They should not also. Everyone on, please. But would they, why would they do it only about Hinduism? And then some people will say, no, but Hinduism is supposed to be tolerant like a sponge. It must absorb all the abuse, and accepting abuse and satire is the crucible of Hinduism. Who said that? Who defined Hinduism that way? I'm not a Macaulay's child. I refuse to accept that definition. My Hinduism does not allow and does not tolerate the abuse, satire of Hinduism constantly. And one question. I knew Anirban will start heckling.
And purposeful mocking.
Yeah, you see.
Purposeful mocking of Hindu community. And I'll just take one line.
Yeah.
Liberty should be coming along with sensitivity. And creativity should be coming about along with responsibility and sensitivity. But many a times these left liberals, what they do is they mock Hindu gods, they insult us, they defame, denigrate, and then play victim. See, whenever I talk about Prophet, I say Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Who gave you the contract to be? Who gave you the contract to be the sole flag bearer of Hindu community?
And then it is progressive.
Who gave you this contract, sir?
Progressive. Insult Hindus.
Did you file a tender to get this contract? Who are you to define Hinduism in your own way?
Who are you to ask, sir?
Who gave you the contract of the entire Hindu community?
Gave you the contract?
I am born in a Hindu family. I am not hurt by this poster. I am not hurt by this poster.
Because you are a pseudo-Hindu.
We do not need to learn anything from you. Who gave you the sole contract? Who gave you the sole contract? No, you just tell me who gave you the sole contract.
Sir, you are the
self-declared contractor.
Okay, so I'll tell you this, Anirban. I don't know what kind of Hindu you are. I don't know what kind of Hindu you are, Anirban. Best of luck to you. 1 minute, Rahul Ishwar, 1 minute. Rahul Ishwar, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm saying something to you. I'm saying, are you the? 1 minute. 1 minute. Just 1 minute, Anirban. 1 minute, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know what kind of Hindu you are. I'll tell you what kind of Hindu I am. I'm the kind of Hindu that before we launched Republic Bangla, I went to the Dakshineshwar Mandir, and I could not have launched this channel, in my view, without the blessings I received at Dakshineshwar. So when I see this cheap poster of Ma Kaali, I'm tremendously offended. I'm not that kind of person who says, I am offended and I will stab someone and I'll behead someone. Relax. But the question is, I'm offended.
No.
And you're, no, 1 minute. I want Rashmi to come in now. 1 minute. And you're saying to me, 1 minute. You're saying to me, you're offended, deal with it. You're saying you're offended, deal with it. And I'm saying I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I want you to be sensitive. I want you to be sensitive towards me as well. Rashmi's on the debate, everyone's on. 2 versus 2 on the debate tonight. Enough of this.
I'd like to make a very simple point here. Firstly, this whole narrative, this whole poster was released in North America. That's where she's based, out of Canada. This is a place where Hindus are a micro-minority. And, narratives such as Hindus are devil worshippers and cow-piss drinkers, they're dot heads, it's rife. As early as the 1980s, Hindu women have been attacked because of these prevalent stereotypes. What this kind of dangerous misinterpretation, misrepresentation, what she's doing of Hinduism does is kind of incite more of the misplaced societal anger.
Who is going to decide that this is a misinterpretation? Ma'am, who is going to decide it?
Can I told you Abhijit and Sunny on the right. I told you, Anand. Thank you, please. Just 1 minute. I mentioned who I want on screen. I'm repeating it a second time. Thank you. Yeah, 1 minute. Complete your point. And Anirban, I came to you earlier. Don't disturb. Yeah, complete your point, please, Rashmi. Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that what it does is incite more violence, incite more wrongdoings of Hindus, especially in places where there are micro-minority. When I was at Oxford, the one professor who came after me was making serial posters against Saraswati Devi. It is an MO, and it is a way to justify this irrational hate that Hinduphobia is. And what this poster is doing is just feeding into that whole thing. And the timing could have never been better when the country is already at a brink of, growing intolerance against the Hindus. I must say that...
In any case, Rashmi, the other question which comes up is this, and Abhijit may want to come in on this. Why what are you trying to play up about the film? And then you'll say innocently that, oh, but this is only a plot. And this is only a film. And it is my artistic freedom. I wonder, Abhijit, why do people not use their artistic freedom to carry out satire of any other religion? If, and it should never be, if you would, 1 minute, if you were to carry out such artistic expression by defiling the holiest of figures, personalities, icons, objects, symbols of any other religion in Canada, any other religion, let me tell you, all those people who live in the multiverse of pseudo-secularism would be after you. They'd say, not in our name, they would say. They would say, not in our name. And the question here is, however, the same people would say that if it were to be goddess Ma Kaali, they would say, what fun, how wonderful, how artistic. She's right up the street of M.F. Hussain, like M.F. Hussain would try to paint Hindu goddesses in the nude. Why only Hindu goddesses in the nude? I wonder. And why was that done? And if anyone questions, why is it then said, no. Please understand, he has his right. Why is that right never exercised with any other religion? Why only Hinduism?
So Arnab, I just want to say I support Leena's right. I accept Rashmi's argument completely. But I do support this lady Leena's right, just like I support Nupur Sharma's right to say what she said. Okay. The problem here is the double standards that are applied. It can't be that M.F. Hussain is a great artist and Leena is somehow the next great M.F. Hussain.
No, I don't. No, 1 minute.
But Nupur Sharma is a demon from hell.
No, 1 minute.
Okay.
I just one line on that. One line on that. I say here today, and you may not like it, I'll say this to you. M.F. Hussain painted Hindu goddesses in the nude because he wanted attention. Please understand. Yes. There is nothing artistic about it.
I don't deny that.
Don't glorify that.
I'm not.
He was desperate. He was desperate and he was insulting. He trampled over Hindu sentiments. And this lady, you know, maybe very, very mediocre in what she's doing. She's doing it for publicity as well. The only question, Abhijit, you can answer. It's not about what stand you take. The question is, why are only Hindus attacked? Why are only Hindus questioned? Why are only Hindus mocked? Why is it that Kamal Hassan did it? No, why is it that Kamal Hassan did it?
We are a model minority. We are a model minority. We are a model immigrant community wherever we go. If you look at the jail figures in Canada or in Britain, Hindus account for the lowest criminality, the lowest public disorder, the lowest any form of criminality.
In art,
so
in art or in cinema, I tell you, okay. In 2022, there has been recently an OTT series which has come out. The fraud godman is a Hindu. Hindu gurus are shown to be rapists. Hindu gurus are shown to be drug traffickers, frauds, murderers. I am asking you, why only Hindu traditions and culture are the ones to be treated with such disregard?
Because they are fundamentally bullies. You look at people like Ilhan Omar and co. Their thing is, Hinduism is the one getaway free ticket where they can stir the pot, create a whole load of controversy without endangering their lives, which they know if they go after any other religion, they will endanger their own lives.
Yeah,
these are all cheap publicity seekers, okay? And they know that the one community that behaves itself like actual human beings
this Leena, whoever she is also falls in the same category. Then why do you support her?
Because even trash has the right to be trash.
No. This is not trash. I'm sorry, this is not trash. This is not trash. I'm sorry. No. This is more than trash. This is deliberate disregard of religion.
I've actually seen the trailer of the movie.
No.
She's pure trash.
No. It must be in that sense, but it is deliberate disregard of religion. You are trampling over my religion. Yes, please, Kasturi.
Yeah, that's like saying even diseases have a right to live. COVID virus has a right to exist. So we should not vaccinate ourselves, because COVID viruses have feelings too. Come on, this is silly. The long and short of it
Rahul.
is, Leena Manimekhalai got some publicity for her non-descriptive film without being beheaded. That's it. She could have walked that gay pride rally dressed as Mother Mary. She could have walked that gay pride rally dressed in a hijab. She could have walked that rally dressed as Father Moses. But no, she won't be alive to see her publicity campaign after that. So she walked it as Kaali, that's about it.
See,
so there is nothing. It just shows the
we have a right to be
and
respected.
the absolute insensitivity of that lady.
I don't disagree with anything that you're saying, but just one thing. The poster is of her showing Kaali smoking up.
No, you're
now, very
talking
curiously,
about defending her
it's in the Aga Khan Museum.
Let me tell you.
It is in the Aga Khan Museum. And one second. It is in the Aga Khan Museum.
Let Kasturi complete. Abhijit, let her complete. I'm coming back to you.
Hear me out.
Do you know who the original Ismaili Nizaris were? They were the Hashash.
Hear me out.
They were the assassins. They used to smoke hashish and go around assassinating people.
Hear me out, please.
So
thank you. I speak Telugu, okay? In Andhra, in the Telugu lands, in Tamil Nadu, we have goddesses. I come from a proud tradition of worshipping many of them. We have God who are offered cheroots, who are offered alcohol. We have goddesses who are offered cherut and alcohol. In Assam, Kamakya Devi gets meat and toddy as offerings. But where is the context? Not every goddess is in this. The iconification matters. We don't picture other religious leaders or other prophets or saints. We don't picture them with a bottle of wine in their hand, with a glass of wine in their hand. Even though it was medieval practice, the Last Supper had ale and bread. You cannot take it and twist it and make it into a perverse statement. That is the problem. Because we have inclusive gods, she has a pride flag. Perfect. Hindu gods are absolutely inclusive. We have Ayyappa who was born to two men. So there is nothing that Hinduism doesn't already allow and tolerate.
Okay. I'll give a simpler argument now. I'll give a simpler argument. No, 1 minute. I think I also have with me Kevin Matthew. And Kevin, you know something. I studied a few years before I went to Kendriya Vidyalaya in Christian missionary schools. Okay? And Catholic schools and Jesuit schools and Patrician Brothers schools. And the one thing we were always told is this: do not make fun of any Christian tradition. Allow me to complete, please, Kevin. We were always told catechism was an optional subject, but for all of us we were told, be careful, never ever make fun of any Christian sentiment, any Christian belief, any Christian place of worship. Don't do satire on Christian beliefs or Christian theology. Your plays, your declamation, your elocution cannot have denigratory or abusive or satirical references which are from the Bible or anywhere else, and we were very careful to avoid that. Now, I saw you laughing and smiling, and you were having a whole lot of fun, it seemed, in the last 15 minutes of the debate. Allow me, when Rashmi was speaking and when Rahul Ishwar was speaking, it was like, hey, it's okay. We just had some fun at Hindus' expense. Chill. But then I was always brought up and I was always told, you cannot have fun at Christians' religious beliefs. And I respected that. Now, I don't know why, allow me to, and as the last sentence, I don't know why, is it too much? Is it too much? If I were to say, please return the favor. Please return the favor. Show equal sensitivity towards Hindu sentiments as well. Is it too much to ask, I say? Yes, Kevin. Yes, Kevin.
Anam, I listen to you. I smiled at Rashmi's statement because Rahul is on the panel, and I smiled at the, shallowness of Rashmi's statement that Ayyappa was bound to two men, which I think Rahul is going to refute for me. So that was so her unpreparedness was what made me smile. It is not that I've studied about Lord Ayyappa, and let Rahul tell you that Ayyappa was not bound to two men. I have nothing against anything else. And respect for religions, inclusive.
Rahul, please.
Inclusiveness for religions should be there.
Anand?
Yeah. So there's always a debate. There's always a debate between what should be there on what is the liberal right and what is not. Where is the boundary? Where the lines are? That's always a debate that's happening. And I concede that there's a point there. But having said that, my laugh was not intentionally to hurt any religion. The only thing I found funny was Rashmi's statement, which was a fallacy. And I was like, why is she doing that on national media? So maybe Rahul can, come back with that. Rahul, I think...
Just one thing. Hindu Sanatana Dharma is very symbolic. See, Hindu Sanatana Dharma is very symbolic. But the core question we are debating here is that doesn't give a license to anyone to demean, defame and denigrate us. Yes, we are proud to be having such a great diversity of interpretations. But that doesn't mean somebody can insult us. And Kevin, just one more thing. I got your point. I respect that. See, even from M.F. Hussain, we went against M.F. Hussain to the court and we said we are not against the painter, but we are against some of the very offensive painting, Rape of India, and I don't even want to tell those names on national television because it feels hurt. So my right to be respected as a Hindu cannot be compromised at the altar of freedom of expression of left liberals because they are selective, they have duplicity, and I don't think any sensible Hindu would say that Nupur Sharma what said about Prophet Muhammad is right. Let us respect Prophet Muhammad. And just one more line. Why do we have an attitude of let us disrespect all? Why can't we have an attitude of let us respect all? Why go on a negative path saying let us defame everyone?
I want to elucidate. May I, Kevin, say one thing? Can I say one thing, Kevin? Can I say one thing, Kevin? I want to say one thing to you, Kevin. I want to say one thing to you.
Okay.
You see, when it comes to insults to other religions, then Nasiruddin Shah says that the kind of statements, and I think he said this in the context of Nupur, these kind of statements would result in death sentence in other countries. So they talk about blasphemy laws at that time, At that time, Nasiruddin Shah wants to refer to blasphemy laws. So any time when it comes to other religions, you say Islamophobic, you say Islamophobic, right? In November 2019, an OTT series was called Islamophobic. And it says that you are stereotyping Muslims. The question being here, my point is, someone explain, how is the only religion to joke about Hinduism? How is Hinduism the only religion to joke about, to abuse, or to carry out satire about? Yeah. Yes, you want to say something, Sunny?
Yeah. You brought out Kamal's name, and I wanted to tell real quickly.
Can I
Kamal
have 2 seconds?
Okay, Mukesh Khanna is on. Mukesh Khanna, 1 minute, coming to you. Yes, Mukesh Khanna. Mukesh Khanna is back. I can hear you. You're back. Yes, Mukesh ji. Go on.
Arnab, can I have
Arnab,
Yeah. Mukesh ji, go on.
Had a movie in which there were some Muslims in Afghanistan playing terrorists.
Let her stop.
That movie was stopped in Tamil Nadu. It couldn't release.
Yeah, don't want to cut. Yeah, Mukesh Khanna. Who's doing the windows? Yeah.
Yes, Arnab ji, we are discussing a point which should have been discussed every time. It's happening for last 1 year. People make fun of our Hindu dharma. It is most objectionable, atrocious, very unpleasant. मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि हिंदुओं को अभी तक कब बात समझ में आएगी कि एक आदमी लक्ष्मी बॉम्ब बना देता है, कोई आदमी रावण को कॉमेडी दिखाने की कोशिश करता है. Are we the only soft target left in the whole world? And कोई भी हिंदू, nobody is taking objection. We are just discussing. We are discussing in this panel also. कि right है कि wrong है. अरे साहब, absolutely wrong है. If you're talking about freedom of expression, that should be applied to every sampradaya, every dharma, every religion. Why it is not meant for the other religion? And when it is meant, when कोई हिंदू कहता है, तो हम बोलते हैं freedom of expression कर रहे हैं. Are they not been given so much space to insult? एक काली को आप एक सिगरेट की पढ़ा दे just for Canada Film Festival? You want an award? And at an expense of insulting, पूरा बंगाल खड़ा हो जाना चाहिए. मैं समझता इस बात के ऊपर पूरा बंगाल खड़ा हो जाना चाहिए जो काली को पूजा करता है. Can you accept this? And in this time when you see the other dharma, अदर धर्म क्या कर रहे हैं आप देख रहे हैं. आपने देखा है.
Sir, we are not so intolerant.
No, it's not Bengal. It's talking about Hindu dharma.
No, in our land,
we are talking about Hindu dharma. We are not talking about Bengal.
No, the way BJP wants us to practice Hinduism.
We are talking about Hindu dharma. Soft target.
We are not intolerant. We are not bigots. We are not dogmatic.
Hindu dharma is only one. If Muslim dharma is only one.
Sir, no, sir. That is not the way we see it.
BJP in this? Why are you bringing BJP in this?
Temple.
Why
it was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who taught us. No, it was Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who taught us. It is not some Adityanath. It is not some Adityanath who will teach us Hinduism.
Okay, one minute. Yeah, let Sunny. Yes, Sunny, what are you saying?
What are you teaching me Hinduism? What are you talking about Hinduism?
First of all,
what do you know
I
about
consider
Hinduism?
this poster that this poster can be considered as cheap.
Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Dev.
Are you a modern
urge you
Hindu?
to read about Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Dev.
I think Mukesh Khanna and Anirban, please. Yeah.
As
Can you
obscene.
No, Mukesh sir.
Can you do this with Muslim dharma? Can you do this with Christian dharma? How can you do it with Hindu dharma?
This poster, how are you
sir, you are not the contractor of Hinduism.
How can you show this poster?
You are showing this poster to the millions of Hindus all over India. That is the main question.
Don't teach me Hinduism. Don't teach me Hinduism.
I have a very...
No, 1 minute.
Don't teach us Hinduism.
We are talking about Kaali ko aapne cigarette pehnaya hai, which is not cigarette cup.
Bengal, that is why I had to respond.
Just 1 minute. Just can I come in one
Okay,
point?
Bengal,
Rashmi is on the debate. Anirban, you made your point there. You made your point. I'm getting Sunny and Abhinav.
Do you accept?
I'm getting Sunny and Abhinav on one side. Don't get provoked. Don't get provoked. Anirban is nobody to speak for all of Bengal. Anirban knows nothing about the Hindu religion. Anirban knows nothing about the religious tradition of Bengal.
I know more than
Anirban knows nothing about
Ramakrishna.
Anirban knows nothing about Swami Vivekananda. Anirban knows nothing about the history of Dakshineshwar. Anirban knows everything about the history of the Trinamool Congress. That's all that he knows about. You know nothing. You're completely illiterate. You're illiterate about Bengal's religious tradition. So don't embarrass yourself. Don't embarrass yourself. The only thing that you know about is what Munawar Farooqi said. That's the limit of your understanding, please, of religion. And don't expose yourself further on the program. Don't. Your understanding of the Hindu religion is taken from watching movies like PK. That's all you know. Please, don't embarrass yourself. Anyway, Bollywood has lost power in Maharashtra last week. Now my question is, I'm going back to the debate, and Rahul Ishwar is back on the debate. And Rahul Ishwar, you're on the debate. There was an attempt at making a point by Sunny Dhiman. Sunny, complete your point. I think you were trying to say that by talking about this film, we are giving it publicity. What a childish class 6 level argument that you're trying to put out there. You have nothing better, honestly. And that's what they teach you in JNU? You have nothing better to argue?
You are showing goddess Kaali smoking cigarette to millions of Hindu. And that is not the offense, because, right now we are living in India where 295 are late. Sidhu Moosewala recently said that dharm ke naam par debate karwao aur roz aur controversy create karo, or 295 should be our national
exposing hatred.
I don't know. 1 minute. Which I love. I don't know. I'm getting Rahul Ishwar to respond. Rahul Ishwar.
You are so shameless. You will even use religion to any extent.
This is exposing Hindu-phobia. And please remember, it was Rajiv Gandhi who banned satanic verses long before Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and the Muslim nations banned it. It was Rajiv Gandhi, a Congress Prime Minister, who banned satanic verses long before the Muslim nations, including Saudi Arabia and Pakistan banned it. So please remember, Hindus demand such respect. It is not too much to ask for.
FIR has already been filed.
Okay, Sunny,
has already been filed.
Can I respond?
Do its scrutiny.
Can I respond?
Let the law of the land do its scrutiny. Why are you promoting a cheaper stuff on the national television, Arnab Goswami? That is the question. Why are you promoting goddess Kaali smoking cigarette to millions of Hindus? That is an obscene. That is an obscene TRP. Doing.
Accusation needs to be countered so that they do not become
through that way.
So that they do not become accountable.
Smoking cigarette.
I think this kind of argument is just deviating from the main point, that is that these misrepresentations need to be countered. Otherwise, they will be used as credible sources
धर्म के नाम पर रोज डिबेट करो और
targeting Hindus.
हर रोज हर रात की डिबेट पे होगा 295
हिंदू के बारे में बात करते हैं तो दिक्कत क्यों होती है? आपकी दिक्कत क्या है कि हम हिंदुओं के बारे में यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं? We are countering the false misrepresentations of Hindus and we are allowed to do that.
130 crore.
And I'm happy that Arnab does that on this channel.
Okay. Sunny, just be quiet a minute. I'm just responding to you. Thank you very much. When my audio be louder in the Delhi studio, so he hears me. Okay, Sunny, really bad. Poor quality argument repeated 1,000 times. I think my worry about you is something else. My worry about you is, Sunny, that you have made Anirban Banerjee your intellectual inspiration. That's why you have some mediocre arguments when you come to debate with me. Now, my point tonight is, it has been said to me. It has been said to me. No, I don't know. I studied at Hindu College, Delhi University. It was fantastic. Gave me a very good intellectual base for my further education at Oxford and Cambridge. I don't know what they teach you in JNU nowadays. So can you kindly keep quiet and understand when I'm making a rational, detailed argument, it is on the basis of some structure in my argument, not like you, one sentence repeated 1,000 times. The point being, it is being said to me right now. It is being said to me, why are you talking about this? I am talking about it because I want the message to go to Canada, which depends on an economic relationship with India, that they cannot use their country, to mock the Hindu religion. It's as simple as that. And I don't think we need to take it lying down anymore. I think the whole narrative has changed.
The real issue won't be discussed.
Okay, Rahul Ishwar.
295 should be discussed. Only the
Arnabji, whenever
I will debate it. I will debate this every night. Every night till your intellectual idol, your political idol, Justin Trudeau, is not forced to respond. Rahul Ishwar is on the debate right now. Rahul Ishwar is back on the debate. Rahul Ishwar is back on the debate. The debate is on. Abhijit Iyer on the other side. Rahul Ishwar on the other side.
We demand the same respect that is being given to Christians, that is being given to Muslims. Please remember, it was Rajiv Gandhi who banned satanic verses before the Islamic nation state. No pseudo-secular asked why did he do it. So when it is coming to Hindu community, you will always treat us because like the children of a lesser god. Our Kaali Mata is as sacred for us like any other holy figure of any other faith. And we demand respect. Whether it is Hazrat Aisha, whether it is Holy Mother Mary, whether it is Kaali Mata, it is our right to be respected and none can question that.
इतना हंगामा क्यों है?
I think the point.
Sir, because our sentiments are hurt. Why don't you understand?
Only for TRP.
No matter.
Mukesh Khanna in the middle right now. Abhijit Iyer. Mukesh Khanna in the middle. Abhijit Iyer is responding. Sunny is quiet. Abhijit Iyer is responding right now. Abhijit.
We will never.
Millions of
Hindu
are.
Yeah.
Or not. The point here is, no matter how insulted a Hindu is, we will only ever call for legal action. Whether we agree with it or not.
If that picture
we will never go out on the streets.
Listen to Abhijit.
We will never paint target on people's heads. We will never go around beheading people. We will never support any extra constitutional, extrajudicial means for punishment of money making. Now remember, Canada does have hate speech laws and she can be prosecuted under hate speech laws of Canada for this. It is the job. It is the job of our High Commissioner there in Canada to
it is not. I would like to correct you, Sunny Dhiman. It is not kangaroo. It is kangaroo. So you are saying Arnab Goswami holds a kangaroo court. Please pronounce it properly. Please do not mutilate the English language to this extent. Please do not. नहीं हिंदुस्तानी में भी बात कर लेंगे वहाँ पे भी हमारी accent ठीक होती है. आप ठीक से बोलिए ना प्लीज. थैंक यू वेरी मच. या ओके कंटिन्यू योर पॉइंट. नो प्रॉब्लम. या अभिजीत.
हम तो उत्तर भारतीय हमारी भाषा में
legal Canadian definition of hatred, and I'm going to read it out. Sunny, please let me speak. Sunny, I never interrupted you when you spoke. Sunny, let me make my point, please. Sunny, please let me make my point. Sunny, please let me make my point. Sunny, please let me make my point.
अरे भाई आपको मैं आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए सनी दिमान जी. आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए कि जब आपके फेवरेट मुनव्वर राना कहते हैं वाल्मीकि को तालिबान के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं तब हम कह रहे हैं अभी ये टॉलरेट नहीं किया जाएगा, है ना. जब दुर्गा पूजा के खिलाफ गाली दी जाती है ट्विटर पे तो हम कह रहे हैं अभी वो सब टॉलरेट नहीं की जाएगी. आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. और ये जो फिल्म मेकर जिसके बारे में आप बात कर रहे हैं ना मुकेश खन्ना जी, इन्होंने शी ट्वीटेड राम इज नॉट गॉड. शी ट्वीटेड राम इज नॉट गॉड एंड आई एम सेइंग हु इज शी टू डिफाइन दैट? हु इज शी टू डिफाइन दैट? Would she say that about anyone else's views?
The people of India.
What if she were to say something about anyone else's views? What if she was to say something about Jesus? What if she were to say something about anyone else's views? You tell Kevin, would he be quiet about it? Kevin, would you be quiet? Kevin, would you be quiet, Kevin? Would you tolerate it, Kevin? You tell me. Would you tolerate it? You tell me.
Why are you giving her attention when the FIR has already been filed? When the FIR has already been filed, I'm again repeating it. When the FIR has already been filed.
Kevin's video is frozen. Mukesh is responding. Mukesh is responding. Abhijit is on the other side. Yeah. Mukesh Khanna. Mukesh Khanna. Audio. Mukesh Khanna. Last 2 minutes of the debate. Yes.
Arnab, tell these people in your panel not to teach us what is Hinduism. Tell this woman not to tell us who is Ram, who is Krishna. Tell these two gentlemen sitting here to keep quiet. Don't teach us what Canada does for us. What Canada is doing, you are not a Canadian. Don't try to defend them by giving examples कि कनाडा में ये होता है, मेरे देश में क्या होता है. For them, for me, my importance is what is happening in India. No, just keep quiet. Just keep quiet. आप बहुत बोल चुके हैं अभी. बहुत बोल चुके हैं आप.
इस शक्तिमान
आप बहुत बोल चुके हैं. सुन लीजिए मेरी बात को. आप सुनिए मेरी बात को.
तालिबानाइज इस्लाम with Hinduized Hinduism. And
what is Taliban to do with Hinduism?
Volume down for Sunny. Mukesh Khanna is responding. Last 1 minute of the debate. Mukesh Khanna, please. Yeah.
You're insulting all Hindus. 100 crore Hindus को आप insult कर रहे हैं. ये बोल कर कि हम तालिबान पे जा रहे हैं. आप लोगों को पता नहीं what is Hinduism is, and don't teach us what is Hinduism. And this woman, tell her not to teach us Ram हमारे God है कि नहीं.
Yeah.
Can you tell this to any other religion? Can you tell this to Muslim Dharam? Can you tell this to Christian Dharam? Why Hindu? Because we are a soft target. मैं चाहता हूं, मैंने तो अपने हिंदू दिवस का मैंने ऐलान किया है. हर मंगलवार में सारे देश के हिंदू मंगलवार को 7 बजे मिले, जैसे वो नमाज पढ़ते हैं. हमको मिलना चाहिए. हमको अपनी एकता जगानी पड़ेगी. हम एकता नहीं है, हम साथ में नहीं है. They are taking advantage.
Sunny,
they are trying to teach us what is Hinduism.
Sunny, let us stop it there.
We have lived all our life.
The idea is not to provoke
and
viewers. I would only give this cheap publicity stunt only this much time. It has been crafted to provoke and to insult. But I think it's good. I think the government of India, everyone needs to get together to send the message to Canada. Anyway, too much is going on in Canada, which goes against our internal security interests as well.